But
Yeah, hey guys, if you guys have any questions, man, if you guys have anything you want to talk about tonight, just shoot it into the messages online.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Joe.
It's Addiction and Recovery Talk. What episode is it?
Oh, dude, we're in the 30s. Who knows?
Like 33 or 34.
Yeah.
I think it's 34.
Something like that.
I think so. Well, we're here tonight. It's Saturday night. The reason why we're doing it tonight is because I'm taking hot yoga training. It's every other weekend. It's all day long. It's from 8 in the morning till 6 at night. So we can't do it on Sunday.
See how much brighter yours looks than mine?
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's true.
Yo, guys, in the live, is it dark? Because it looks real dark on our end.
On his.
On just my phone.
Yeah, my phone is lit up. Yeah. Maybe you need to just.
Where the phone is? No.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Who knows? Wow.
It might just be. Who knows? I'm not no expert.
Yeah. Well.
You got people coming
What's
on
up,
there.
Nikki? How you doing? Yep. All right. Let's get it.
What's going on, man?
What's going on, people? This is our podcast, Addiction and Recovery Talk. This is, what do we said, at 34?
I actually think it's 34.
Today's our Saturday night, our fireside chat. Yeah, we're out of propane, so no fire.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. But it's all good.
But yeah, man, on Sundays we usually come with a topic, and on Saturdays we just kind of freestyle things when we do our Saturday night chat. So, like I said, anybody in the live's got anything to say, reach out, come talk to us. You got any questions for us? Anybody want to talk about any addiction stuff?
Yeah.
Anything they do in their life to stay healthy? Anything you do to stay strong? Keep yourself from doing drugs, even if you didn't ever have an issue. What do you do to stay clean? I mean, honestly, those are some of the best people to talk to, is people who've never used drugs. What do you do in your life to not do drugs, to stay away from them? Let's pick up some of those habits.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's really just, an addiction is nothing but a deeply ingrained habit in your brain. Think about things in your brain. Think about, they carve pathways, right? They're little walking paths. It's a neural pathway, which is what builds your IQ, right? Addictions are deeply engraved pathways. And all actual habits, especially bad habits, turn into very deeply ingrained pathways. So it's a little bit harder to break. Hence why, you know, shitty habits, addictions, things like that are harder to get out of.
Go to rehab.
Yeah. Don't say no. Go to rehab.
I went to detox, and then I went to rehab. I did detox a couple times. I did rehab. The last time I went to jail first, and I guess I detoxed there.
Yo, I can't count the times, how many times I detoxed on a jailhouse floor. That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you guys what it feels like to detox on a jailhouse floor.
Tell me.
Concrete.
What?
Straight up concrete, because your cellmates aren't letting you sleep on the bed. And keep in mind, all the jails in this area are overcrowded. So you're all 99% of the time going to be 3 to a cell.
Damn.
And they're not going to let the withdrawing junkie have a bed. Trust and believe that. If they don't kick you out of the room. Because I've seen that happen too. I've seen guys get the shit beat out of them.
Why, because they're detoxing?
Yeah.
They're like disturbing people?
Yeah, I've even heard of people being killed, and then the people in the cell saying they hung themselves because they were kicking. And they definitely weren't suicidal. You know, it's not that easy to kill yourself in front of 2 other people.
Damn.
So, and keep in mind, those are the kind of people that are in those places. People that will kill you, people that will watch you kill yourself and not say a word, not do a thing. Those are the people you're going to get involved with when you start getting high. Real quick, because that's where the dope's at.
Stay clean, man.
Even if you got some connection out in the suburbs, trust and believe, most likely won't last long. They'll probably get busted. And you will, once you catch a good deal in the city, you're gonna be like, fuck this guy, I ain't wasting my money here no more. But back to the jailhouse scene. So keep in mind, it takes hours to get through processing. Okay, so you're gonna be, and when you're kicking dope, you don't want to do nothing but curl up in a ball and lay down. The shit hurts. And they're gonna be forcing you to stand up, forcing you to do all types of shit. They're gonna be patting you down, strip searching you. You're gonna have to walk
Bend
in
over
lines,
and cough.
carry all this heavy shit, all your stuff, your mattress, yeah, everything. And then when you get to the wing, you better hope nobody wants to fuck with you, because you're not gonna have any energy to fight back.
Damn.
They're gonna do whatever they want to you. Trust and believe it.
That's crazy, bro.
You may not even have the willpower to fight back.
And
that's the most disgusting thing about doing that shit, is the life that it sucks out of you.
Yeah.
Drugs suck the soul out of you. They suck the life out of you.
Yeah.
They suck. they just suck, dude.
It does suck. It does. There's nothing good about it.
There was really not. And even if you think like, oh, it's fun to do every once in a while, bro, you're literally poisoning yourself and making yourself stupid for a night or two. It's really not. I don't see the point in disconnecting your brain. You know.
Well, some people, when you think about somebody who smokes weed once in a while, or say weed's legal now, they smoke weed. Some people.
That's fun. Listen, if you want to do it, you can do it, right? And, you know, you want to do it at night, whatever. But keep in mind, it's going to fuck with you in certain ways, right? You're going to stop having dreams if you like to smoke weed before you go to bed. If, in my opinion, if your body's not working in every way possible that it should be working, there's an issue there. So if my brain is supposed to have dreams at night, and I stop having dreams at night because I now smoke weed at night, that is an issue for me.
Right.
And I look at things like everything can turn into a problem, because I've seen everything turn into a problem.
Yeah, I firmly, people say,
if you have the self-control, you have it, but I don't.
I identify myself as an addict. I'm in recovery, but I still say that I'm an addict. So I will never use any drugs, because I'm afraid it'll take me back to the drug that took me down, which was cocaine. And so, I try to get clean, or just go back to just drinking and smoking weed, but I always will get the urge once I start any drug to want to do the drug that took me down. You know what I mean?
Especially, I bet that drinking.
Drinking, I really want to hit. I really want to hit after drinking. You know what I mean? So coming to the realization that I'm an addict, suffer from a disease of addiction. That's my belief system, and so that's why I go to meetings. And I've been in this fellowship for over 29 years. It'll be 30 years on November 5th. I'm coming up on 30 years clean, party of people. I love being clean. I went to my high school reunion last Saturday. So what's up to the Massaquoi High School class 1984? Saw a lot of people. I had a good time. And I don't need to drink or do anything to have a good time. I had a good time. And, one thing I did was eat some food and, you know what I mean? And socialize all night and took pictures and danced. I was the only, now check this out. I don't know if I was the only one not drinking. I can't say that, but I know I wasn't drinking, but I was the only dude out there on the dance floor with I had 10 girls out there dancing.
Have you ever been to jail?
Yeah.
For a period, more than just a night or two? Have you ever been sentenced to jail?
My big jail story is, and I crack people up, because when I share at meetings, I have done it before. I said, yeah, I spent 8 hard days in Monmouth County Correctional Facility, and I say it like that to making them think I'm going to say years or maybe even months, but I say days. But that's all I needed was 8 days. You know what I mean? I didn't like it. Here's what happened to me there. First of all, I didn't have no commissary, right? So I went there. I didn't have no deodorant. I didn't have nothing. So I had to do the jumpsuit. I had one pair of drawers. So when I took a shower, I had to wash them out.
Yeah, they don't give you nothing.
And I let them dry. So then I had to put the same clothes on, and I was smelling myself. And for the whole 8 days, because my parents was gonna put some money in my books, but by the time that was gonna happen, I got out in 8 days. You know what I mean? So I didn't have I was very uncomfortable. I was not happy. I was pissed off. I didn't have no food. I didn't have no snacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I actually eventually asked this. Here's crazy, right? I ain't trying to offend nobody, right? But there was this like gay dude that was in control of like, I don't know if he's in control. I just noticed that this dude had like the candy and the chips, and he was braiding people's hair.
Oh yeah, he had the store.
And he was walking
the
around with his shirt tied in the front, like you know how girls do. And
that's county jail shit.
So
man.
I was
prison
looking at
fuck
this,
with that guy.
looking at this, like,
unless they're fucking.
Am I in a Twilight Zone? Like, you know what I'm saying? So somebody said, yeah, you know, whatever his name was, you know. Talk to him, whatever. He got candy and chips and all this extra, a cup of soup, all that shit, right? So I went up to him, I was like, yo, man, I'm going to get commissary in a couple of days. My parents going to put some money in my books, whatever. I said, can I get some stuff on credit until then? And he was like, you know, he did. He gave me the stuff, you know what I mean?
And then you left before you could pay him.
Exactly. Because first of all, I didn't know my peoples was going to get me out when they did. And they said my last name, ETG, everything to go. They said, I think they said ETG, and I was like, ask somebody, what does that mean? They was like, yo, you out. That means everything to go.
Yeah.
And it was dinner time, right?
It
was dinner time.
Pack of shit.
I had just got my tray, whatever, and I was like, I'm out. I was like, yo, you want this? I was gone. So I wasn't thinking about him, you know what I mean? But it just blew my mind how, like, I didn't have no soap. I don't know if I got soap or not.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I just know I took a shower and put the same clothes back on. I had to wash my drawers out, let them dry. Then when they got dry, put them on.
Bro, I was like, they come through with a new jumper once a month.
Dude, I was stinking.
Yeah, you get a new jumper.
I was straight up stinking. I was like, what? No deodorant. I guess I had soap. I don't even remember. I really remember vividly though. I didn't have no deodorant, and I remember all I had was the drawers that I came there with, and they take the rest of your clothes and they give you this suit. I was pissed.
Let me tell you something. The first fucking time I went there, first fucking time I got locked up was 10 days.
Okay.
This old dude says to me, man, he's like, I can tell it's your first time here.
Yeah.
Listen, man, don't come back. If you come back, I promise you, you're going to see the same fucking faces every time you come here.
Yeah.
And every fucking time I've been locked up, there's been some dickhead from somewhere that I've known, but it was either somebody I knew from the street, running the streets, like Camden streets, not like running around the suburbs.
Right.
So they were fuck-ups.
Right.
Or jail. It was always the same people. It was always certain people I saw in there. It was always this bullshit. And let me tell you something. It's not any means fun. It's boring as fuck. It's dangerous. So you're on point. So you're alert. Yet you have nothing to do. So time is going absolutely slow as possible.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. You're sick. You don't feel well. Nothing. There's nothing to do.
Yeah, I think in my pod they had like a little universal set of weights.
Well, they don't have that no more. They don't have free weights in the counties anymore. They're not allowed.
That's crazy.
No smoking. No free weights. In Burlington, they don't have any weights.
No.
None.
Yeah, that was 94 when I was there.
In the minimum security, which is shut down now, they used to have a rack that had a dip bar, a sit-up bench, and a fucking pull-up bar.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is, I didn't like it. I didn't like it there. I mean, nobody fucked with me. That wasn't the problem. I just didn't like being confined. I didn't like being uncomfortable. I mean, and now since we're on this thing, I just want to throw this out there just to see what you think about this whole P. Diddy situation and his situation of being from somebody who had so much, and then he's in this situation. What are your feelings on that? How do you feel?
To be honest, dude, I think Hollywood's a bunch of pedophiles and scumbags, and I feel like mostly all of them worship some type of evil. and I'm not sure why or how that happened, but I think he's a scumbag. I never liked him, and now I know why. I never liked Diddy. I always thought he was a piece of shit. I was always a Tupac fan. Whenever that whole East Coast, West Coast shit was going on, I always took Tupac's side because I always thought Diddy was just a fucking... There was just something about him I just couldn't stand. And now that's why, you know, and now
what about
I see why.
Notorious B.I.G. because he was with him? Did you like
Biggie
him?
was cool, man. I liked Biggie because I respected Biggie. I respected Biggie.
Yeah,
But
he seemed like a cool dude.
it's like this. Like, you ever see those stupid ass shoes that have the big thick soles on them that girls wear? They look stupid as hell.
No.
They have these giant soles. They're sneakers with like 2-3 inch soles.
No.
Yeah, I always thought they were fucking stupid too. And guess what? It turns out they were made by Balenciaga, a company full of devil worshipping pedophiles too. So like, that's cool. That's why I don't like people, and I see why I didn't like them too. It's good intuition. My
Yeah, but as far as the jail situation, though, what do you think?
What do I think about? In what terms? Like, you want to know what I think about that?
Like, for instance, me and you, we I don't know how long you did. I did 8 days, and I went one time before that. I was only there.
8 months, my longest stint.
That's the longest time, and that was very uncomfortable, right, for you?
It sucked, but I got real comfortable.
Okay, you get used to it.
I got real comfortable.
So you think he's gonna get used to this?
Well, here's the thing. He's gonna be in some. If I think they're gonna Jeffrey Epstein him, so they're either
kill him?
No, Epstein's not dead.
Isolate him?
Yeah, they're gonna act like he's dead or something and bring him back to one of his pedophile islands or something. Honestly, so think about this. Hold on, bro.
What?
Homeland Security raided his house.
Right.
Homeland Security doesn't raid anybody's house.
They raided his.
Yeah, you know why? Because
Why?
he had a bunch of politicians and billionaires going to his freak-off parties.
So they want to control him?
No, they went there to get the fucking tapes.
That would make sense.
They
though.
went there to gather all the evidence of Clive Davis and all these people that are protected. Just like the list for Epstein Island never came out. Because these billionaires, these politicians who are doing this disgusting, grimy shit to children are
I wonder
and to
why.
other men on other men.
I
all this
wonder
weird gay shit.
why people hurt children, like in high places. What's the motivation for that?
I don't know,
Like, especially if you got all this money and wealth, it seems like you can have. Maybe they have so much access. Nothing's good enough.
Personally, I try not to form opinions on stuff I'll never understand that. But
it just seems to be a recurring theme that people do this.
The theories out there are, there's a couple different theories out there.
Right.
One is that they're Baal worshippers, which is that ancient, like, Mayan deity was like a big dog, and they would go, and it was a bull or a dog or something, and they would sacrifice babies to it. Some say that. Some say they're worshiping Satan. Some say they're just sick individuals that have been overstimulated by everything else, and there's nothing else that can satisfy them but a tight little baby hole.
Well, here's
Some people say the only thing that gets them off is control, because nothing else. Buying a Ferrari is like nothing.
It gets
to them.
old.
It's normal to them. Buying a $10,000 steak is a daily action.
Right. It's just something to eat.
It's nothing. So
at the end of the day, it does the same thing.
How do you get off? Controlling the masses. Controlling children, controlling the innocence of children, controlling the masses by telling people, oh, you have to wear a mask everywhere, but me and my friends are going to party in the back without one.
Right.
And laugh at you while you put one on to walk to the bathroom and walk back to your table just to take it off again.
Right.
As we're sitting there pointing at you laughing.
Wow. I believe... I don't know.
There's a lot of
things you said. I mean, all of them could be true. I definitely, in my mind, the devil thing, like the ungodliness, kind of, I don't know, seems to be like you've heard of people say they sold their soul to the devil. Like, maybe that is something that's true, because apparently Satan's supposed to be the ruler of the earth. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you look at those Gnostic texts, ancient Gnostics were like ancient Christians that the Catholics persecuted and purged. Because remember, guys, Catholics are the Roman Catholics. Catholics are Rome. They're not a religion. They're a ideology, a state, basically. And we all know the Vatican loves children too. Okay, so
what the hell's going on with all this hurting and
there's
abusing children?
Brother, that's what I mean. Like there's got, if you ask me,
what's
the
that?
reason all these and it's a big thing with the elites, which is what makes me think like there's got to be something bigger to it. Like there has to be some type of spiritual aspect to it that these people are doing this.
Right.
Because remember, there's good energy, there's negative energy.
For sure.
And that's what a lot of people, I try not, like a lot of these things I don't have opinions on, like things I don't know, I have certain beliefs in me, but I can't speak of fact. So like things like Satan and things of that nature, some people believe that they're just extremely negative energies. They're almost like we're energy, right? This is what our soul is. Our energy is embodying this body, making it move, making it work, right? So we are an energy, right? We're a balanced energy. At least we're supposed to be. A lot of people allow their mind to be manipulated and become imbalanced. And then they claim they have chemical imbalances, but they don't. They have spiritual imbalances inside. And all that depression and anxiety, all that shit can be fixed. It's a spiritual aspect. If you look at it in a spiritual way, you'll cure a lot of your negative feelings. But yeah, it's looked at as, some people think that's what they are. And then these things like Christ consciousness and Krishna consciousness, those are extremely light balanced energies. And like Lucifer, the light bringer, is an extremely light balanced energy. And and some people look at it as, okay, so no, Lucifer is such an energy that's just spiritual. If the Luciferians could have you believe everything would be a spiritual thing. And then you have the other side, which I forgot what they were called, but then they believe everything is matter, that there is no spirit, that everything is real. Touch it. So,
I'm gonna bring up this other thing that I saw. It was on the Joe Rogan Experience. It was these two people. Their name was Cassie and Callie Means, I believe their names were. And they were talking about, one of them was a former surgeon, and one of them, I forgot what the other one was. And the bottom line is they started, they didn't believe in the system anymore, like the food and the pharmaceutical system. They saw flaws in it, and how the nutrition, like for instance, they said I think 50% of teenagers or adolescents, I'm not sure exactly which one, 50% is obese, and they said Japan is only 3%. And they were talking about the food that we eat and how like a lot of Americans are on pharmaceutical medications. And this lady was a surgeon, and she stopped being a surgeon because their solution to everything was basically performing surgeries that maybe people don't need and giving them prescription medications. Like the message is not, I've never seen a commercial where they says, oh man, just eat right. These are the things you should eat. These are the things you should put in your body. You should drink this amount of water a day. You should do that, and you won't need medication. I've never seen ever in my life a commercial like that.
Have you ever heard a doctor talk about nutrition?
A doctor?
Yeah. A doctor, the person who's supposed to keep you healthy. Have you ever heard them talk about nutrition?
Yeah, my doctor.
Most the doctors that are,
but he's not a regular doctor.
Outspoken now, they tell you that they're not trained on nutrition at all.
Well, here's the thing. My doctor is not a regular doctor. And so he wanted to be a doctor because he wanted to help people. So he got involved in this thing called MD VIP program. So I started going to him like 7 years ago. But you got to pay for this doctor. I pay like $1,600 a year. I pay like installments every 4 months. They take like $400 something a month, and they do all these tests. I get a wellness test every year, a wellness exam every year, And he got involved with that because he wanted to actually help people. So that's why he is involved with that. And I found him by accident, and I've been going there for like 7 years. And I've improved every year in my health and my weight and all that stuff. And my numbers are like off the charts, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he talks about eating right, and he has like he has like
there we go.
He has like a thing for me to look at what I should be eating. So basically, it's like a preventative medicine type of doctor. But like, he's not in the regular system because he can't do what he wants to do, which is help people in the regular system. Because basically, a lot of doctors just see patients for like a few minutes, and then they want to prescribe them something and go on to the next person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like a business. Being a doctor is like a business.
It's the medical business, y'all.
It's the sick care business.
So Celia out in Colorado says she is on an all red meat diet. It cured her from anxiety medication, and she's listened. So especially ladies out there, I've heard a lot of good things from Michaela Peterson, this is a shout from Celia. Check out Michaela Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big advocate of the red meat diet. She's a real big advocate on natural healing and stuff like that. And so yeah, if anybody's having any autoimmune issues, or even little mental health issues, man, a lot of it's your diet, dude.
Yeah, like for instance,
remember,
I'm 58.
Yeah.
I take no medication, and I was diagnosed with high blood pressure at 31. And when I first started taking it, when they first told me I needed to take, it was like a hydrochloride, which is like a water pill, whatever, 25 milligrams. But when I first started, I said, well, how long I got to take it? And they told me for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, about 5 or 6 years ago, the doctor told me, look, dude, you don't even need this no more. Like, because I started working out and doing a lot of cardio, and I lost weight. And so, like,
all he did was exercise.
Yeah, it was a different doctor. You know what I mean? But he was like, why are you even taking this? And it was crazy? I didn't want to stop at first because I was just so used to doing it.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped doing it.
Word.
But
good. And that's the thing, cholesterol medication, that's another thing. They're trying to put juveniles on cholesterol medication. That shit is another thing you need to be on forever. But yo, Seal, do you eat anything other than red meat? Or do you just stick to are you strictly on the carnivore diet? Or do you do anything else at all? Like, do you add in dairy? Do you eat any fruits and vegetables? Curious, let me know in the chat.
Yeah, right now I'm doing one meal a day. I do that Monday through Friday, and it's working for me. I just eat high protein, basically, is what I eat. High protein. I eat 3 pieces of fruit, nuts, usually chicken. I like chicken. That's my go-to thing. What did she say?
Red meat, fish and vegetables. Fish and vegetables. Yo, yeah, fish and vegetables, good stuff.
Yeah, and so, like, she doesn't take medication?
No, she says, I don't know what's going on with her medication, but yeah, she said she was on anxiety medications, and the new diet got her cleared up. Right. It's a diet, y'all.
So here's the thing.
And this is somebody who's got medical issues. She's got like back issues from car accidents and shit.
If somebody puts you on something, they didn't look for the other alternative. They want to put you on something like anxiety medication. And so it sounds like, I don't know, maybe she could answer this. Maybe she did some research and decided to try changing her diet, and then she got off it. Maybe that's what happened, because I'm sure the people who put her on the diet didn't tell her, oh, there's another way.
What's up, Real Combat?
You know
okay,
what I mean?
so she kicked all the pain meds and the gabapentin too.
By herself?
Yeah.
Or did they help her with that?
Did you get that off? Seal, did you do that on your own? Or did they wean you, or did they nurse you off it? Well, gabapentin's a non-narcotic, so they're not going to help you off of it.
It's a non-narcotic?
Yeah, there's like no detox or anything for that.
What is that for?
It attaches to your GABA receptors. It helps with like anxiety and nerve pain and stuff like that. So they get it for anxiety. They give it out.
They still get paid.
They give it for anxiety. They give it for nerve pain. Yeah, it's fucking terrible for you, man.
It can't be good.
Oh, it's all terrible for you, man. Any chemicals. It's funny, the
bottom line
is my motorcycle accident. Hives all over me from this fucking meds.
Okay. Well, here, we talk about, you know,
What's up, Royal Combat?
exercise, and you know, eating right, dieting right.
I know you've been clean.
And so like, how come that's not like out there? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's up, Jordan? What's up, Cole 1980? What's up, Rogers? Royal Combat Promotions. What's up, brother? Yeah, and Celia's been clean for 12 years, dude. She had an opiate issue as well.
Right.
Yeah, she's fucking killing it too.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, it's almost like you got to just make a decision for yourself and not follow the system, because the system don't seem to be trying to really help us.
No, it's a system. They want you to work their system so they can be helped. The system, you're working for them.
And so, like, I watched this podcast, and these people were, this girl went to college to become a surgeon. I mean, she was making bank. She's a surgeon, and decided, nah. And she, you know, she stood on some principles and integrity, and then her and her brother wrote a book. And, you know, I'm sure people are not happy about what they're talking about, because the powers that be don't want people to stop.
They don't want to lose their power.
Like right now, right? There's a bunch of people eating pizzas and hoagies and drinking, watching people play sports this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And they do that probably every weekend, especially football season, right? So they're living unhealthy, and like, the older you get, let's just, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, you know, I got out of high school, whatever, so I wasn't on no team or nothing no more. I lifted a little bit of weights, whatever. So I'm doing drugs, I'm drinking, I'm eating like crap. And I'm in my 20s, right? I'm in my, you know, my heyday, but I'm declining, basically. You know what I'm saying? And like, we go to the same gym. How many people in their 20s are not as fit as us?
Most of them?
That's what I'm saying.
How many people in that gym not as fit as us?
But I'm saying, in the 20s, that's where you're supposed to be, like, kind of at your best,
sad, brother.
Almost.
And that's another thing. As a man, brother, you're gonna sit there on a Sunday all day. You're gonna literally poison yourself with alcohol and shit food, while you get all messed up in your own head, screaming and yelling at a TV for people that don't give a shit about you, while other men are out there performing at a pinnacle, being great. You're gonna sit there and yell at the TV instead of going out and fucking building yourself into something special.
Right.
Building yourself into something spectacular, taking you to your pinnacle. Now you'd rather watch other men at theirs and be mediocre. Get the fuck off the couch,
I guess that
man.
takes no
Let's
effort.
go.
It takes no effort.
Go be the athlete. Don't watch the damn athlete. Shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yo, Tyler, what's up, brother? Tyler's what? Tyler, you're a psychiatrist, right? You do an anxiety podcast, I think, usually, daily, right? Go on noon. Not too bad. He goes live with usually like some type of mental health stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, it's huge. Mental health, you know, like obesity, all these things.
They all tie in together.
That got people on medication, and somebody's making a lot of money. So I'm sure they don't want people to be healthy, because it's almost like a drug dealer. You think you want people to get clean? You know what I'm saying?
So all the scientists that used to work for big tobacco, poisoning tobacco, trying to get it in kids' hands.
Yeah.
Once the big tobacco shut down, they all went to work for the food industries, for the FDA.
Right.
Okay? So they're the same people that are trying to make the food less filling and cheaper to make. Right. So they're filling it with more garbage, more chemicals, and making it so your kids don't feel full after they eat them.
Right.
Okay.
That's insane, bro. That's
yeah,
insane.
They're trying to poison kids, dude.
Trying. They're successful.
Fruit Loops in America has a bunch of food colorings in it. Fruit Loops in Canada is used with like carrot juice, beet juice, watermelon juice is used to color all the food. It's crazy. I mean, soda in Europe is not even the same color as soda. A Fanta orange is a completely different color in Europe than it is in America.
Sugar is the new cocaine. Have you ever heard that saying?
Bro, it hits all the same places in your brain.
Does it?
100. Why do you think children... You seen kids going crazy at birthday parties over cupcakes and shit?
And it's that fiend.
They're getting high for the first time.
They fiending.
They're getting high for the first time, for real.
Yeah.
Their little baby brains, yeah, and their little innocent bodies are, yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because now that I'm older and, I guess I'm thinking about the end of times for me. It's like I want to live the last, I would say 40 years living good, being healthy. 'Cause I'm less than 2 years away from being 60. So like you start getting that age, you start realizing, damn, I gotta take care of myself. And I made that decision 5 years ago, man. And I was like, nah, man, I'm getting shape. And I feel great, man. I did 2 hot yoga classes today, both of them 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know what it takes to do that?
I do, man. I cannot wait. Brother, I am so anxious to completely heal from this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Little update, anybody get, about my motorcycle accident, my injuries, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it real, man. What's holding me back is this damn pinky. My left shoulder is rocked. If I go up to about here, it's been feeling a little bit better each day, but if I hold weights in it and go up this way, it's painful. And to be honest, everybody, man, if anybody knows any concussion protocols, let me know, man. It's been 2 weeks and on one damn thing. I tried to run the other day, I got a migraine, I was getting nauseous. So
the heal.
Yeah, that's it, man. I gotta let that brain heal. And it's just
yeah, you
tough,
ran into
man.
a tree, bro.
It's tough.
Didn't you split your helmet?
Yeah.
Dude, give yourself a break, man. Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break.
Oh, the rest of my body healed up like fucking Wolverine,
Yeah,
bro. I am a superhero.
Yeah,
I can do whatever I want.
The brain is delicate,
Yes, it is, man.
And so,
yes,
like, I'm always looking at stuff like that, and I'm very intrigued on what nutrition does, and like I'm feeling this eating once a day. I just eat real good once a day. Like, I had to eat twice today because I eat at 12 and I had to do a yoga class at 3, so I can't eat too much and then do yoga. So I broke it up. You know what I'm saying? I broke it up. I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow, but then Monday I'm going back to once a day, man. It works for me. I'm never hungry. I drink a lot of water. I drink water before it's time to eat. I drink water after I eat, and my everything is working good, man. I'm the best, man. And I'm disciplined, I'm consistent, and I just like this life, man. I want more of this, man. I'm hungry for this, man. Like, when people ask me questions, I love to share with them when I do. And, we post what we do, hopefully to inspire people, not to I like to talk smack on my
stay out of the county jail.
Stay out of county jail. I like to talk smack on my post, but it's really for fun. It ain't for nothing else but that.
What's up, Tiff? How you doing? Tell Gary I said what's up.
It's just a fun thing to do for me. It's like I grew up watching professional wrestling, always dug the promos. So,
oh yeah.
So it's me living my fantasies, man. And being talking like it's fun, man. I'm like clean, serene. I don't do nothing to diminish myself. I'm doing stuff to get better and to see how, I'm curious. It blows my mind.
Don't you want to see how great you can get?
That's what I'm saying.
How fucking badass you can be.
It's crazy,
dude,
man.
Get to the fucking gym, start training, dude. Start hitting the heavy bag. Don't you want to see how fucking badass you can be? How fucking strong you get? How good looking you can get? Come on, dude.
Let me tell you something. I went to my 40th high school reunion, and I got nothing but love and comments about how I'm living. My old classmates see me on social media. They were like, "Man, we're proud of you, man. This and that, this and that." They see me being a single father. They see when I talk about being clean. Like I said, I've been clean over 29 years. It'll be 30 in November. I'm just striving for more, man. I want to be,
bro.
I don't put it this way. I'm trying to be a model. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a fitness model, man. I'm trying things, man. I ain't.
That's it. Just... And it don't even. Listen, he's been killing it for years, but it don't take that long. I got clean at the end of 2021, the tail end of 2021. I was in the ring within 2 years of that. 2023 of May was my debut fight. Dude, I'm fucking riding Harleys. I own business. About to open up another one.
You're excited.
Dude, I'm
about
making
life.
connections everywhere. Bro, things are just getting better and better. Listen, it doesn't take that long. I'm in great shape. I've had articles written about me that span the world. You know, it's...
Right.
Yo, I'm getting articles written about me, doing my thing, fighting, getting in. Yo, it's not that hard. And I'm fucking 40.
Put it this way, it's worth it, man. I mean, it's worth it. And we're two people who had to go, that route.
Yeah.
So it wasn't in vain. It's to help other people who are there.
Yes.
It's like, and I firmly believe that, you could turn your mess into a message. I'm spiritual. I believe in God, and if you believe in Him and the Bible and all that, everybody,
all the disciples were fuck ups,
and all the like for instance, like Moses, King David, all of them was like scandalous. They all did something. Like Noah was a drunk, I think. Like everybody had like flaws. He didn't use nobody that was just a great person from the door.
All the disciples were fuck ups. All Jesus' homies were fuck ups.
Yeah,
so
man.
If anybody y'all are Christian, any y'all are Catholic, you believe in that hardcore, think about that.
Yeah,
you don't gotta be that fuck up forever.
Moses murdered somebody. He had to flee the land. I mean, like, everybody's got, like, he uses people who are, that can give a testimony. Like, I was this. Like, I always say I was a crackhead. I smoked cocaine. I did a lot of different drugs. And I say that just to keep it real. Like, that's not a good thing to be a crackhead. Back then, I would not say I was a crackhead. I would say I smoked cocaine because I wanted to sound like I was
special.
Elite drug addict. Nah, man, you smoke crack. You're a crackhead, fool. You're losing. You're a loser.
You'll hear me all the time say I was a junkie.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's what it is.
I was a junkie.
You can try to polish up shit. It's still shit.
Porn stars are not adult film actresses. They're porn stars. Okay? Homeless people aren't unhoused peoples. They're fucking homeless, and 99% of the time they're drug addicts too. Hence, junkies.
You gotta keep it real.
I myself was a homeless junkie.
Yeah. I mean,
doesn't mean you have to be that forever.
Nah,
doesn't mean just because it's something negative, stop candy coating shit with your language, because you know what? Then that's only making you think it's that much more okay.
Nah, man. I mean,
be real to yourself, dude. Everybody hates a liar, but we lie to ourselves all day long.
When you get honest and you ask for help, that's when things can really happen.
Bro, it's hard. It's not easy, but it's fucking great.
We're all human, man. Ain't nobody walking around here on water, man. Like, it's just like, even the people that a lot of us admire, stars and all that, they can fall, man, if they don't live right. I mean, and they could lose it all. And then what's even worse for them is everybody's watching it. Everybody's criticizing them.
You worry about the people in your town knowing these motherfuckers got the whole world finding out about them.
The whole world. Like this whole P. Diddy thing, everybody knows that he's locked up and what he's accused of. Everybody knows. And everybody's got, and all the people, who's on YouTube and all that, they got strong opinions, and they claim to know this and claim to know that, and everything they're saying is negative towards him. And I don't hear nobody say, no, man, Diddy's great, man.
Keep that in mind when you're posting all your bullshit. And that's another thing that shows that he's guilty as fucking, that it really testifies to what kind of person he was when nobody will come to the rescue.
Nobody.
When Robert Blake murdered his wife, people came to his rescue.
Somebody liked him, huh?
R. Kelly, even some people came to that scumbag's rescue.
They did.
There were some people coming out, there were people at least conversating about it. They would hold interviews and at least talk about it. Nobody's even talking about this Diddy shit.
I think it's because of
hold on. I'll tell you what. One person talked about it.
Who?
The guy from One Direction.
What'd he say?
He started telling a story on a British talk show about Jay-Z and Diddy party and something about him and Jay-Z. And he ended up jumping out of a third-story window in Argentina.
To escape them?
He jumped. No, they tossed his ass. They killed his ass.
Oh, that's the one that died.
They killed his ass. Kid from One Direction. They murdered his ass.
I heard about that.
They murdered his ass. That's why people. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people ain't.
I don't know anything about One Direction, but I did hear that one of their members died. Oh, okay.
Fucking yo.
Why do you think he died?
Because he was there and he was at Diddy parties and
He started talking about
it on television.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was like you can look it up, watch it. You can go on YouTube and watch the clip.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they killed his ass.
That's crazy, bro.
You know? Man, it takes a lot to kill yourself, bro. And let's keep in mind, if somebody's trying to kill you, you're not gonna kill yourself. You're gonna run and try to stay alive. Your brain, your instincts, your willpower is going to kick in. Your will to live is going to kick in, and you're gonna fight for your life.
Should.
And you're at least gonna wait till you get caught. You're not gonna kill yourself. You might save that last bullet. You know, like so if you're gonna get fucking raped and your head cut off on CNN by the Taliban, but you're not gonna use that last bullet until you have to.
That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah, you know it's crazy? I don't really watch too much. I don't know too much about stuff anymore. I don't really watch.
You're better off.
I just don't. I mean, well, I ain't gonna lie. I got caught up in that whole Diddy thing because I was like, wow. And it's not like I didn't like him or liked him. I mean,
I fucking hated him.
My thing was I liked. I used to really like Biggie, and he was part of that.
He was part of Big's murder too.
Maybe
they're coming bringing that out too. So
yeah, but
apparently Biggie was leaving Bad Boy. Biggie was trying to leave.
I did hear that, but I never had bad you know.
You never thought no shit like that.
Nah, I didn't. I mean, he had a couple songs that are okay. I mean, I wasn't crazy about his music either. I mean, I was crazy about Biggie's music, but some of his songs is cool. He got a song or two. I'm like, all right, that's cool. But I didn't really follow him. And you know, you hear about things. Like remember when.
What's your opinions on Diddy's situation, man? Let us know in the chat, man. What do y'all think about Diddy?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this whole situation?
People saying he's
Give me
involved
something.
with a lot of murders, supposedly.
Yeah.
But
what you think about Diddy and Tupac? You think he had anything to do with Tupac? Because now they're coming out. You know, Keefe D is saying that he got paid $1 million by Diddy to kill Tupac.
I heard that too. But why would he rat himself out?
Exactly.
That's why he went to jail.
Exactly.
That's stupid. I mean, it
yeah.
must be a lot of.
That motherfucker got paid to tell on himself.
I just think we just don't even know how deep things go. I think we probably don't even want to know. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too heavy, man. I think it's too heavy. It's got to be too heavy, man. Because like they say, all that's gold doesn't glitter. Like, and here's another thing: all those stars can't even talk about what happens at his party. That I can't talk about that. I heard Ashton Kutcher, and he was like, "Oh, I can't tell that story. I can't tell this story." Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why can't you tell the story? What are you doing?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's scary shit, man.
Yeah,
listen,
man.
They're fucked up people to be involved with, man. And listen, this is where the depths of society goes, y'all. And they're famous and they're rich and all that, but drug addicts.
You can't buy your way into heaven.
Yo, the negative bullshit, man. People do crazy shit when they get high. People do crazy shit when money goes to their head.
For sure.
You gotta stay grounded. You gotta remember who you are. And you gotta keep your values. You gotta keep your boundaries. I don't give a fuck what it's in. Whether it's work, a relationship with a woman, anything. Your way to get famous, anything. You gotta keep your boundaries. You gotta keep those morals. You have to draw lines in your life. If you don't draw lines in your life, you're gonna be scattered. You're gonna be everywhere. You've got to seriously think. Like, I want y'all to do that shit tonight. Like, seriously think, where the fuck are my boundaries? Like, I would just think about it. What the fuck would I do? How far would I go for the thing I want most?
Let me tell you something.
How far would I push myself? One. And would I think about it? What would you do?
The right thing.
Would you do something? What would you do? Would you bend over a desk? What would you do? Or would you hold strong? Would you hold that boundary? Would you hold on to your self-respect and your strength over some material bullshit? Because remember, man, we all gonna die, and we can't take nothing with us.
Sure can't.
You know, and life goes on after this.
I believe
your energy and
I'm going to be
energy
judged
cannot be created
by my
or destroyed.
Creator, and I want him to say, "Job well done." He said, "You start off a little rocky, brother, but I let you stay alive. I want to see if you could turn it around."
You know, Creator loves a comeback story, just like everybody else. Everybody loves a comeback story.
Yeah, man, and like, I believe in God, man. I like to think that I'm doing His work. You know what I mean? Like serving.
What's up, Joey Cat?
Serving the devil for some riches.
Joey saw those beautiful pictures of your 2 babies, man. Super proud of you, man. Super happy for you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap this
Yeah,
one up.
man, I gotta go. I gotta go study.
Y'all, we love you guys, man. Like, follow, subscribe, rewatch it. We'll be posting these on our IGs, both of us. It'll be on YouTube as well. Addiction and Recovery Talk, episode 34. Check it out.
Stay clean, get clean, live your best life, have integrity, man. You know, just do the best you can, man, and help society, man, be a better place, man. Like, take care of our children, man. Like, I raised 3 kids, man. To me, that's what I identify as more than anything else, a father who raised his kids. That's the most proud of all the stuff I've done, that I'm proud that I'm a father, that I'm still there for my kids, and they're all grown, man. And I'm still there. I still have great relationships. I'm still there to inspire them. My kids say they're proud of me, so I wouldn't want to, like, what do you say, bend over a desk for riches, and then maybe my kids might find out, like, yeah, Dad, we got 50 million, but it's kind of embarrassing that you bent over the desk.
Yeah. Ladies, what do you think? Any girls out there that do OnlyFans, what do you think about your kids are going to think? What do you think your sons are going to think? It's not worth it, y'all.
Right.
You're better than that, man.
Yeah.
Don't use that body.
Do hot yoga.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right, now. Peace.